Okay, so tell me a little bit about CM Paramotors then.
CM Paramotors is a dedicated training school purely for paramotoring. So you can learn from nothing to being a good qualified pilot.
Can anyone come along and do a tandem trial flight?
Absolutely, yes. As long as you can run a few yards, so you're fit and healthy, then it's no problem at all. And we do have a weight limit of 15 stone. So as long as you can run, no problem at all. Any age is fine.
Okay, so even potentially children are able to do this?
Yes, my daughter has been flying since she was 18 months old, believe it or not. But the youngest we normally take is around about 6 or 7 years old. So they're old enough just to make their own running commitment.
Is tandem paramotoring common in the UK?
I wouldn't say that it's common in the UK. We certainly do it a lot here. We've developed it in a way now where it's much more accessible to everybody, and it's a lot safer now.
So it's an ideal way then of really sort of almost testing out the sport to see if you're comfortable with it and see if you enjoy it, you know, without actually committing to either equipment or a full-on training course.
Yes, that's exactly it. Our idea behind it was that a lot of people was buying equipment and trying to teach themselves, etc., having their first flight in conditions that they think was good that aren't very good. So by having a tandem flight, we kind of eliminate all those problems that they come across, so they can have a real feel for it to see whether it is something they really do want to do. It's not for everybody, but them that do it generally do want to take it up afterwards.
Okay, so I've booked myself onto a tandem trial lesson. I'll arrive, and are we straight up into the air, or is there something that's got to be done first?
Yeah, first of all we'll go over and have a look at the equipment that we're going to be flying. It is specialised equipment, and then we'll have a proper safety briefing before taking to the skies.
Okay, excellent. So how long is a tandem flight? How long does it last for?
Normally you will have a minimum of 30 minutes in the air, or you can have an hour's flight if you wish.
Okay, and is there anything that needs to be done from the passenger in the air? Are they holding on? Are they in a seated position or standing? What actually happens then? Okay,
for takeoff you will be standing up, and as we get in the air I will ask you to get into the harness. For the rest of the flight you will be sat in the harness, which is very comfortable. You don't need to hold on at all. All you need to do is just have a look out and enjoy the flight. And if you want to have a go with the controls, I can pass the controls over to you so you can get a real feel for what's going on.
Excellent. So how high do you actually fly on these tandem trial lessons?
Well, height, most of the time we get up to around about 2,000 feet on a tandem flight. We can also overcome people's fear of heights, so we can fly at quite low level, sort of 600 feet for a while, and then we can carry on climbing until we get to an altitude where they can't tell the difference that they're actually climbing anymore, and that normally overcomes their fear. So a paramotor can fly at 1,000 feet happily. It can also go up to 8,000 feet without any problems at all.
And is the experience of paramotoring and specifically tandem flight, is it a safe experience?
Absolutely. All forms of aviation are going to carry a risk, but it's no different to driving your car. Everything is a risk, but it is relatively safe. I'm very happy to take my daughter flying, so yes, it's safe.
Excellent. And how many tandem flights have you actually done over the years?
Oh wow, we've probably done in excess of 1,000 flights now. We are very, very busy with it at the moment.
Okay, so lastly then, how do I actually book on a tandem trial flight? Do you have website details or a phone number?
Yes, all the information is on our website, which is cmparamotors.com, or my number's on there as well. You can just give me a call and we'll get you booked in.